I investigated Minnesota's billion-dollar fraud scandal. Video by Nick Shirley. Yeah, guys, so we're back again with another one. Shout out to my boy sending me another good video. So today, apparently, Minnesota's billion-dollar fraud scheme. We kind of reacted to a little bit of clips in Poetic's video, but now we're gonna come in with more in-depth perspective.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. What do you guys think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
What was this money spent on? 1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
Answer the question. Are there children? There's no children.
First thing I want to point out is this video is heavily giving proper against Somalis. Yeah. If you know anything about me, I am against divisionary propaganda. I believe that things like this where we try to label one group as if they're the ones committing the sole fraud or the sole issues is a problem. We need to systematically sort out the people that are responsible. So I'm going to say that, preface that video with just that thought process, all right?
Inside this building. Potentially the largest fraud scandal in U.S. history is taking place in Minnesota, as literally billions of dollars have been funneled through Somali-ran businesses. So much fraud it could actually almost replace the entire GDP of Somalia. These fraudsters have worked hand in hand with the Minnesota government as they enabled billions of dollars to be given to fraudulent businesses underneath welfare purposes. Some of this money eventually landed in the hands of terrorist groups in Somalia like the Al-Shabaab, and others enriched themselves all at the...
Okay, taking out money to send to terroristic groups and fucking enriching yourselves. Now you're moving like the elites, bro. Now you're moving like the elites. Yeah. How are you any different than the elites when you're doing that? And you see, there are certain factions in this world that are just as corrupt. And that's why I say we don't need to look at all Somalis as if they're responsible for this. But there is a sub-faction in there that is still looking to create their own dynasty, for lack of a better word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
U.S. taxpayers' expense. And in this video, we will break down all of the fraud from start to finish, from going to the fraudulent businesses and confronting the people who are making millions of dollars from the government. And we will also be confronting the incompetent government leaders who let this fraud happen. And to make this happen, I met up with a man who's been doing his own investigation for years now, as he has seen the fraud firsthand. His name is David. Let's get into this and be prepared to be shocked.
Okay.
How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion. How I got involved is that where my office is here in Minneapolis, I'm sort of in the heart of all of this fraud, and I would see these childcare centers. I said, well, there aren't any kids there. It's the middle of the day, and all I see are a couple of guys standing out front smoking, and then I go by another daycare and I see the same thing.
Okay, now it makes sense. Because initially, I won't lie, guys, when I seen this guy here, I was like, why is he so invested? Yeah. You know, if y'all came from the Flacco video, I was actually kind of disturbed. I was thinking the CIA tipped this guy off to be like, yo, we got to shut these. You tip this off so that we can change the narrative and make everybody send hate to the Somalis. Yeah. But now I'm seeing that he's just fed up and tired of the scams. And I'm not going to lie to you, if I was in a situation where I know good people aren't eating while people who don't deserve to be eating are eating, and then they're also sending the money back to their country for illegal purposes, nah, gang. I actually commend bro now. I'm not, you know, I ain't on his ass no more.
I said, well, where do these kids play? And so I started to go online and look, and I said, this place is licensed for 80 children. They had 0 children. Every time I went by there, they never had a single child there. Then I started to see all these transportation companies going around. And it was always a Somali driver. And I said, well, that's great. They're out there transportation, contributing.
Yeah, they're over here working, but they're not doing shit.
And I said, well, what is all this transportation? What are they doing? So then I found out that in Minnesota, they have something called non-emergency medical transportation. So this is going to the dentist's office, therapy, whatever it might be. And I said, well, how many of these companies are there? And the research came back that there are 1,020 of them, and more than 800 of them are Somali-owned.
Whoa.
Nobody from the state of Minnesota ever cross-checked to see if any rides were ever actually provided. All they did was write the check.
So right here we have all this.
Man.
And how are you getting all this information about the fraud?
A lot of it is through my own research. And then I have some contacts at the Capitol going back many, many years. And so the data that I'm getting is 100% accurate, coming directly from research done by people at the state Capitol.
All this paperwork right here.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
The areas of fraud that I have numbers for are mostly related to childcare. This is massive fraud that is beyond anyone's imagination, the scope. And so, for example, there's a childcare not far from here in Minneapolis that has two childcares listed at the same address. And together, they're licensed supposedly for 120 children. I have never seen a single child there ever, and I've been by that place at least 100 times.
These Somalians, these groups are setting up these daycares, these childcare centers, getting money from the government, but there's no kids.
Never had any of them. They're all fraught with violations, and even though they have these violations, they're still in operation and they're still getting money. Millions of dollars for every one of them every year.
And who's getting the money? And where are they getting the money from?
So we have a thing called CCAP. It's a blend of federal and state money. The bottom line is it's taxpayer money, so it's state money and it's federal money. And the problem is the people at the state of Minnesota are the ones writing the checks. This is kind of the maddening thing is you have daycare, so you have adult daycare, and then you have child care, and then you have health care. And a lot of these same names keep coming up on all of these different types of businesses. And then, of course, we have the transportation, and a lot of those same names appear, a lot of the same addresses. There's one building, 14 Somali healthcare companies at the same address. There's another building in St. Paul that has 22 Somali healthcare businesses at the same address.
And
boy,
the government
scamming good.
The government knows they're writing the checks. Yeah, the Democrats over there just writing the checks. What has happened is that the Somali community is a very closed community. They will not speak to anyone outside the community and talk about what's going on within the community. They vote as a block. And so when you're a politician, you're saying, look, I've got 100,000 people in Minnesota that if I...
You know, actually, funny enough, they're moving the same way like how immigrants in Jamaica speak on, you know, there's inner politics in every country. And in Jamaica, some of our inner politics will speak on is, you know, the Chinese government or the Chinese people come from their country and then they will move in to a spot in the shop, right? And they'll take over these shops. And they let their families come over as they slowly build up their wealth. And how they basically ensure that they're going to be making money is they just look at the economy, right? They look at how their nearest convenience store is charging, and they just charge 10, 20 cents on every item that's affordable for them. They charge 10, 20 cents cheaper. That guarantees you're going to choose that store over your local store. Yeah. So it enriches them and it feeds their community. So once it gets big enough, then it's like, okay, I'll start another business and I leave it to my cousin. Yeah. Now my cousin is running that shop and I start another business. And before you know it, the whole block got Chinese shops. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's how they're going to live next to their shop. So they started off living inside their shop. Now they buy a house next to their shop. Yeah. Got their family living in the house till their family got enough money, they move out. And that's so and forth. And that's how it is, bro. Like, that's how eventually your community gets taken over. Yeah. By immigrants. Yeah.
That was a good breakdown because we know another community that does that.
Yeah.
You know, they take over a lot of these convenience stores and gas stations.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do something for the community, they're going to vote for me. And that's what it's all about, is getting the votes. And then the people here in Minnesota, you hear this term, Minnesota nice. I'm so sick of that term. The people here are so afraid of being called a racist or an Islamophobe. They're afraid of their own
them boys
shadow.
moving
I don't
smart, bro.
understand.
Yeah, they are, gang.
Our future generations are going to have to pay for all this fraud. They just want to bury their heads in the sand and go on and just not worry about it. Tim Walz saying there's organized crime in Minnesota. What did he do about it? Nothing. You got organized crime? What are you doing? This is the Minnesota law, which mandates that anyone who knows of fraud and is a state employee must report that fraud. It's Minnesota Statute 3.971, Subdivision 9. Not only that, but Walz is also guilty of misconduct of a public employee. When I look at the world as a whole and I look at fraud, the Twin Cities is ground zero. The fraud is worse here than anywhere else ever in history. Anywhere.
We're going to go confront these people. We're going to go to the daycare centers. We're going to see what's actually happening.
Okay, so we have to be careful because these people are very violent. They're exceptionally violent.
Now, with all of David's evidence, we headed out to the streets of Minneapolis to see how much fraud we could uncover in one afternoon. Where are we going now?
We're going to a place called Mako Child Care, which actually has another child care registered at the same address called Mini Child Care Center.
So we should see lots of
Mini child care center.
Child care centers, especially if there's two.
The two of them combined are licensed
I ain't
for
gonna lie.
120.
These guys are
And
slick.
how much money have these child care centers received?
None of those vans have moved in 6 months. None of them. In 2020,
Wow.
one of them received 1.3 million. In 2021,
But y'all gotta
they got
y'all gotta do
987,000.
better than, man. They
2022,
getting
got
sloppy.
714,000. That's the last I have for that one. And then the other one.
That's when you know they're getting
1.604
comfortable. That's the mark of comfortability
million
right there, when
fiscal
you
year
start getting
2025.
sloppy.
Yeah.
Fiscal year 2024, they got about 800,000,
Okay.
and in fiscal year 20.
Yeah, so Flacco had pointed this out. Okay, so we can see that in every 3 years they change companies, bro. So I mean, it's not like both companies are going on at the same time. But they is moving smart though, because every 3 years they gonna change the company name.
Yeah. Nah, that is clever. Cause I mean, even when you're getting comfortable, but it's like they said every 3 years.
Yeah. That's the pattern that I noticed. Because you see 2023, 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
And the other one started from, I think, 2021 to 2023.
Okay, so their sloppiness is the fact that they got the vehicle sitting there for 6 months. But I mean, in some child care services, you know, they don't always take your child to field trips and shit like that. And so if they're not getting as much kid as they're reporting, this is probably what the data is showing. If they're not getting as much kid as they're reporting, let's say they're only seeing 50. They say they're getting 50, but they're only seeing like 3 kids. Then that's how they're undervaluing it. So now they're paying to have a bus and all these expenses to write off on taxes.
Yeah.
But they ain't got no kids to take on no field trips. It's not enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I see it. I see the play.
2023,
I see
they
what
got
you're saying.
$904,059. This place right here. Yes.
We're outside of it.
Well, this is actually 2 daycares are registered here. One of them is Mako, which you see on this sign. The other one is Mini Child Care Center. And between the two of these child care centers, they're pulling in about $3 million a year. And there
That's
are no
crazy,
children.
bro.
Every facility
What?
you go to, the windows will be
But
blocked
it's
out. So
crazy
you
though,
can't
how
see
they...
in. There's nobody here. You won't see a single child.
You know, the main trait of a scammer that I'm seeing from all these videos is just noticing a loophole in the system. So it's crazy how people that aren't even from here can come over here and find a loophole in the system and manipulate it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's really on the government for letting this happen. They got to fix the glitch in the system.
Okay. But here, I'm going to provide a counter argument to that, right? what you have to ultimately realize is some of these laws and policies are old and have been in place since the government's inception.
Yeah.
And some states do take the time to update their regulations, but a majority of what's happening is, and you see the calculation, the graph is showing this, Gen Z and Gen Alpha can't read.
Yeah.
Every generation since the inception of the government is losing its ability to fucking read and think critically. So when you have other countries who have better education systems are coming in here and they're hungry for it.
That's true.
They're hungry for the success that you guys sold on fucking TV.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going to read. How do I get it? How do I get this?
Yeah.
How do I look through the legislation? How do I study these laws and the legal system to get what I need? Especially when they start off working hard as fuck and they watch a lazy American, call it what it is.
Yeah.
Not his ass collecting a bigger check than him, and he's busting his ass, mopping floors and doing some menial shit that he wasn't doing in this country.
Yeah.
Bro, that'll make a nigga flip quick.
That's true.
At any of these facilities.
There are indeed no windows. All the windows are blacked out right here. All right, let's go in.
No.
And the child care center is locked. Should we ring the doorbell? Yeah. Try to get in, ring the doorbell. Nobody showed up.
Guys, after saying it so passionately, I feel like I must preface, I'm very much of the legal system. I do everything the legal way. I know I said I'm an immigrant, but I'm a U.S. citizen, bro. I'm not trying to we're not doing that.
They're open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. It says here on their sign.
I just see their point of view, big.
Nobody here. And this building here, right here, has generated millions of dollars, and it seems like business isn't even open right now, and it's a weekday. And if this was a daycare center, it wouldn't just be in some industrialized building. There would be maybe like a playground or something outside, or...
There's no play area for the kids. So where are the kids? Where's anybody? How can there be nobody here? And it's like this every single day. I've never seen a single child here. In 9 years, I've never seen a single child at this building. Right there.
Oh, then now it looks like we already got the Somalis coming through.
Yeah, they're coming. The word's out.
Hello, is this your daycare?
No. Can you tell us why there are no children? Have you ever seen children at this child care center?
I'm not sure. I don't.
Doesn't know if she's ever seen a child here.
What?
All right, let's go to the next location.
And she's walking right in. What?
From here,
Oh
make
my
sure you stay to
God.
the very end of
They
the
gotta
video to
train
see
their
exactly how
people
much
better.
fraud we
What?
found by the time we are done. And before we go to the next location, I want to show you something super interesting about the flags of Minnesota. And here in Minnesota, if you take a look at the Minnesota state flag, they recently changed it, and it very much so resembles the flag of Somalia. And really quick, I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of this video, Opus Clip. What used to just be an AI clipper has now become daycare center. How much money has this one generated?
This one in fiscal year 2025.
By the way, Opus, man. Opus. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the blog gang. Give us a free sponsorship. It is always welcomed.
Sir.
$1,059,078, and in fiscal year 2023, $727,336.
This next one is literally 1 block away, and this one's also generated nearly $3 million in the past 3 years. Let's see if there's any children. Let's see if any of the buildings are open. Here we go. All right, we've arrived to ABC Learning Center. All the windows are blacked out. Let's see if anybody is here. This door is locked.
This facility is
Trap
licensed
house.
for 40 children.
What?
0 children. I've come by this place 100 times. I've never seen a child here. The only thing I've ever seen is someone standing outside smoking.
What's crazy about this is that last daycare center is that green building right there. And the other daycare center right now is right here. These buildings should be operating as they're receiving literally millions of dollars. I knocked on the door, and to my surprise, somebody actually answered the door. Hello, can we speak? Yeah. I would like to check a child in the daycare. Why? Can I speak to a manager?
Why?
This is the clip we saw.
Where
This
can I
is
get
crazy.
paperwork to file for my son? I wanted to put my son Joey in daycare.
Ask
and
him
after
why
a
it's
few
crazy,
questions, the
bro.
lady went silent.
Ask him why,
Looks
and
like
you're
little
running the
Joey
business is
Shirley ain't
wild.
Going to daycare here. And now where are we going?
Now we're going to Sweet Angel Childcare.
We're in the middle of a strip mall here inside of this neighborhood.
In fiscal year 2025, this facility, which has its license for 74 kids, was paid $1.26 million in tax money. And there are no kids, and all the facilities are the same way, all of them.
Let's see if anyone opens.
Yeah, let's see.
Once again, I try to find a spot for my son Joey, and they would not open the door. I want to put my son Joey in daycare. Cuz I need a spot to put my son Joey.
Yes.
Is this your daycare center?
No, I work there. What's happened?
I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the doors.
You work here?
I was, yeah. What's happened?
Where are the kids?
Yeah?
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids?
Hey, y'all notice the way. Y'all notice the way he asked him the question, "Where's the kids?" He didn't give him any answer. He said, "Yeah."
Kids. They got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says they have a capacity for 74 children.
When?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota.
When?
You work here and you don't know?
I don't know. I was there before. I don't know what's going on.
Were there any kids when you worked here?
He's there.
All of a sudden, he was there before.
You don't know?
Yeah, no, what's going
You
on?
worked here. Okay, well then you're not of any help.
Can I put my son in a daycare here?
No, I don't know.
Can I speak to someone?
No.
No?
No, I
yeah,
don't
I
know.
would like to see if I can put my son Joey here.
Yo,
My
they're probably coming back in from lunch and they see this. You're like, oh shit, what's going on?
What?
son Joey. Can I check out daycare center?
No! You're a liar. I'm the owner.
They registered themselves as the kids.
There is one child in there. Yeah, I'd like to know if this is a legit business.
Me, I'm scared of you too. How come I explain everything?
You're scared of me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of your curry.
Oh
Because of my
Lord.
color. You said you're scared of me because of my color. Does
Oh
that make you
Lord.
racist?
Yeah.
Ah.
No.
But
no.
you said you're
I'm
scared
not
of me because of my
I
color.
don't think
I'm
we
not
even
saying
need
you're
to explain that
You
one.
said you're scared of me because of my color. That makes you a racist. So right now,
This is my
they're all
tax
getting mad
money.
because he's shown the
I
paperwork
don't
of
know
this
that.
business being registered as a business. 74 children.
I mean, bro, I don't think, and this is, I hate that I have to do this in this video.
Let it out, bro.
Dang, listen, bro. You guys have historically been the oppressors. You yourself has not been the oppressor. But when you look at the face of most brutality against people that look like us, it's only natural the whole world is scared when they see, somebody confronting them. Of course, she doesn't really have too much say so. I think she's using that as an excuse because she's scamming. But when a black person said they're scared, that's not necessarily racist. I don't want nobody to throw that out there like, oh, this. No, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I seen a swarm of white police officers guns drawn, I might piss my pants. I'm keeping it a buck. I might know, hey, Lord, this is where I'm joining you home. Okay? Say God a
but
prayer.
you know,
No! Come on, gang.
Come on, bruh. Listen, it's hard to deny that they're allegedly scamming. So, the whole
I did say that, though.
Yeah.
I said that she doesn't have so much say so. But I'm saying when a black
Okay,
says that they're scared, it's not necessarily racist.
okay.
And then that's why I gave the extreme example. Like if I seen a swarm of white cops running.
I think you should have said that, though.
All right, then cut that out then. You can cut that part out.
All right.
You said you're scared of me because of my color. That makes you a racist. So right now,
This is my
they're all
tax
getting
money.
mad because he's shown the
I
paperwork
don't
of
know
this
that.
business being registered as a business. 74 children,
I've
no
lived my whole
children.
life
We
here.
saw one child when the lady opened up the door. So now
where did
they're
this
all getting
money
mad.
go? What was this money spent on? 1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
I'm just trying to sympathize with the other side. Like looking at both ends as somebody who, I don't want to sound like I'm caping for any immigrants because I don't know everybody's story. Everybody comes from different ethnical backgrounds.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I can only speak for Jamaicans. Okay. And a little bit of the immigrant story. And for what I know, it is a very terrifying thing. There's a pre-notion that you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to get in any type of issue with the law because you'll get your ass booted back home.
Yeah.
And this is before ICE went crazy. We was thinking like this. Yeah. Right? That's why a lot of us, like, I didn't have that fear, but I was around other people that had that fear.
Yeah.
Niggas like, damn, my green card expired, bro. Like, my mom's not rushing to get her citizenship.
Yeah.
So Jits is here thinking, damn, I'm being illegal in this shit. You feel me? And I've been to school with kids that had that fear, bro. So look, I understand both sides, man. You know what I'm saying? So when she comes here and says she's scared, I see that. These people, though, they're definitely yamming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, though, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, why would you be scared if you ain't do anything wrong?
Why'd you be scared?
Why would you be scared?
Because, you know, in a country...
Yeah, you know, you got
that.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't even got to go through it. I just thought about, let's do it.
Okay.
Donor, if you want to talk to the young
They're not putting over Caucasians and just be like, help, get to the ground.
Facts.
Put my foot on your neck.
Where are the 74 kids? Did you lose them? Did you lose these kids? Do I need to call someone? Do I need to issue an Amber Alert for missing children?
ICE and all this.
Exactly.
Are these children missing?
Exactly.
It's not my business that children are missing. 74 infants and toddlers, preschool.
The proof's right there. There's no children anywhere.
It's from the state of Minnesota right here.
I think we're moving on to the next location. Have a good day. As we continue to show the blatant fraud that was taking place here in Minnesota, Somalia.
Guys, like I said, man, if y'all want to see the vlogging, go out there, bro. And go investigate these things because maybe you need to see people of color go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? We down. Get this video 100K likes. I swear to God, I'm on it. Because 100K likes means that the whole world would want to see us go out there and actually find out the truth.
We'll
go find out
around the city. And now we're being followed by the Somalis.
I'm dead ass. I ain't playing.
Absolutely
I'll actually go.
And there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. $5 million within the past
5.9 million in 2 years. 5.9 million they received in 2 years. That facility right there.
And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now. From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning Center, which actually spells Quality Leering Center on the outside of their sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here at this.
Hey, Pete, he's on.
So this is Quality Leering
that
Center.
end.
I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Jesus.
They said they spelt learning wrong.
Don't open up!
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up!
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up! We have ice!
And what do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children
Don't open up!
and getting $4 million over
Don't
the
open up! It's ice!
$4 million in the last 2 years?
Go away!
What do you think about that? Are you in
Go
favor?
away!
Are you in favor of that?
Go away!
You know
You're
what it-
not welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you.
Are you in favor of
Shame on you.
$1.9 million
It's
going
ice.
illegally,
Don't open up!
fraudulently to this business that has Quality Learning Center but can't even spell learning right on the door?
Don't open up!
Bro,
You're
what
not
is
ICE.
going on?
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You don't belong here.
I belong here just like you belong here.
Don't open up! It's ice!
You do realize that there's supposed to be 99 children right here at this building, but there's no one here. This is a child daycare
Minnesota
center.
says 99 children. Paid $1.9 million this year in CCAP.
It's like she's just learning the
You know where
truth
the children
now,
are,
and
where
she's
the kids
still
are?
gonna try to stand on what she's doing. She don't even know what the fuck is going on. Ma'am, you're out of your depth. Okay? Please go home. Go back to your grandkids and go bake them some cookies. Okay?
They run away?
All she knows what they
This is
told
state of
her to
Minnesota.
tell them. What? If
who are
anybody
you?
show
My name's
up,
Nick Shirley,
say
man.
don't open the door.
Nick Shirley.
It's ice.
Shirley on YouTube.
Be the
Who
lookout.
are you with here?
Oh, he's just been doing some research investigating the fraud that's taking place here in
Yeah,
Minnesota.
I'm with Nick Shirley.
This lady, she's calling us ICE. We're just trying to put law and order back in the streets of the United
Now
States.
she's walking them down. Go bake
Get rid
the
of all the fraud.
cookies.
Have you ever seen children at that daycare center right there?
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. It says the child. You've never seen daycare.
They don't even know that's a
We're gonna
daycare
educate you on
center.
something. So what do you
What?
think about this daycare center? They spelt learning wrong. They've received over $1.9 million this year alone, and they're supposed to have 99 children here.
I don't see it.
9 children.
Have you ever seen any children
How's
here?
this
Not at all.
video funny, bro?
None.
This year they got 1.9 million. Last year they got 1.5 million of your
Just
tax
look
money
around
for
smiling.
99
But
children.
he
We
don't
just
know
wanna
what to
where are the
do.
kids?
Right.
Where are the children?
I don't see him. I haven't been here since 2017. I haven't seen anybody like
Never
that here.
seen a child here.
No, not at all.
And so you've
8
never
years.
seen a child here for 8 years.
Nope, not at all.
And how does
Shit.
that make you feel knowing that this place is receiving
Disgusting.
$1.9 million?
It's disgusting. I mean, what the hell? They stealing the money. That's a federal grant too. That's if they get caught for that's a federal offense.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I studied law.
And do you think Tim Waltz should go to jail for all the fraud that he's enabled here in his state?
That's him doing this? Well, heck yeah. He's got to be held accountable for this. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason what's going on here. It's simple. It's nothing there. It's a parking lot.
And look, they even spelled learning wrong on their sign for a place that's supposed to be educating children.
That's crazy. I mean, who runs it?
He didn't even know this after 8 years. bro.
What? 8 years walking by.
Oh my God.
I know this
Where-
is
where-
dude who just mind his
Yeah,
own
it's just-
business. bro.
Facts.
I've never seen
Bro,
nobody
we
here
wouldn't
at
have
all.
noticed him.
So how long
I'm
have
not
you been?
gonna lie, he's a poor representation to expose these people because we can't trust his word. He just be walking by, probably talking to the people who he knows for the last 8 years.
Yeah.
He not looking to notice no little kids if they were in no parking lot.
What?
If he was, we would have to look at we'd have to seize his computer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Since 2017.
You've
2018.
never seen
So
a
it's
single
almost
child
like he
walk
was
that
setting him up.
No, not at all.
So this big daycare center is literally
That was a
just
trick
place to traffic
question.
money. $1.9 million just this year alone.
He
And
probably
this guy's
come
been living here
outside,
for
smoke a
8
cigarette
years.
every
Has
day.
never
You
seen
ain't
a
noticed
single
that sign
child
say
walk through those
Larry?
doors. There's no windows either.
No.
And the only window they do have, the door, is blacked out.
Yep, I see that.
Well, it
Never seen
is
anybody
kind of
run
on
it.
the side though.
Within just
Yeah.
a few hours, we nearly approached $20 million in fraud, and we headed over to George Floyd's neighborhood to expose more of the fraud taking place.
This place is called Future Leaders Early Learning Center, and it's licensed for 90 children. And in fiscal year 2025,
90.
they received
million.
$3.6 million. In fiscal year 2024, they received $3 million. So in 2 years, they got $6.67 million, claiming they have 90 children every day of the week, 5 days a week. So let's
these
find
people
out.
are making just about more money than NBA athletes.
And we don't even know if they're paying taxes, but we don't know where this money is going. Is it going to terrorism? Where is it going? But it's theft, it's fraud, and the reason I'm involved is I want it to stop. I care about Minnesota. I'm doing this for the people of Minnesota.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't make a dime off all
Yeah.
the time I've spent on this.
I rock with you,
I put
bro.
my life at risk several times, but I'm
At first, when I was
determined to see
watching,
this through.
Flacco's bit, I was like, why is he so determined? It's almost like he reads books. But then I was like, man, now that I'm seeing him in this light in the video, you know, that's why I say clips don't do things justice.
Yeah.
You know, now that I'm seeing this light, I'm like, nah, man, it's just so you would get fed up if you're like, damn, there's actually people out here who need it.
Of course.
And they're just taking this and taking advantage of this. Like all this money could be going to build up our city and make it progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like I said, bro, If you see this video, reach out to me, man. I'm coming out there to find out the truth, bro. They need to see both sides. I'm on that.
Here at Future Leaders Early Learning Center, this building received over $3 million. Hello.
Yo,
how are you?
Going to Minnesota would
I
be
would like
cool
to see
though.
if I could bring little Joey, my son, little Joey here. Is there paperwork, or can I check out the daycare? No.
I had
Why
to
can't
bring
I
that
check out the
trench coat
daycare?
drip out.
What? Gotta go snowboarding
Okay,
and
but
something
if I
out
can
there.
get paperwork, and I can just submit my son, little Joey, to come in here to daycare. We'd really like to put Joey in this daycare. We've heard great things.
Business card?
No, I would like your business card, actually.
You talk to your manager.
Okay, can I speak with somebody? Where are the children at? Are there children here today?
No.
No children.
Yes.
Why are there no children?
There are two of Mexico.
Would my son, little Joey, have friends to play with here?
Still about to say there ain't no kids here.
No friends for little Joey.
Sorry.
Ah, dang it. Well, have a great rest of your day.
You know what I can give her credit? This interaction is similar to most interactions I have with people. It's just polite. It's nice. I give her credit here. Even though she's a yammer, she's not rude. She didn't go just close the door and shit. You feel me?
Of course.
Yeah.
You gotta play the
So
part.
little Joey would not be
You seen the
accepted to
other
that
wasn't
daycare.
playing the part.
Joey still
They ain't even
wasn't
answer the
daycare.
door.
And because little Joey couldn't get into a daycare, we went to
guess
an
everybody
autism
don't
center,
got the
as they have
same
been popping up everywhere.
same
as the rise
level of,
autism has occurred here in Minnesota.
Respectability.
Because of the government funds that they are receiving, I
That
tried to
too,
check my
but
son
you know,
Joey into the autism center.
understand the like
We're trying to find a
English,
spot for
Oh,
our
yeah.
little boy Joey, but we thought maybe we could
because you
check
know
the
some
autism
of
center.
them getting a little generic
Another daycare centers are
response.
open. Yeah.
Nah,
how many
he's
kids do you
pretty-
He
have at the
actually
autism
speak
center?
English good.
Yeah.
I can't give you a number now.
Like more than 5?
Probably.
Probably. So you don't really know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about like the fraud that's been labeled on the autism centers here? What do you guys do think about the fraud, or how come the autism centers are popping up?
I can't answer.
What news? Are you a news reporter?
My name's Nick. We're doing a little documentary trying to find little Joey a spot to put himself in one of these centers here, because there's.
Bro, that was just mumble soup, gang. I could have came up with a better lie than that. Documentary to put your child? Why would you need the documentary to put little Joey?
Yeah.
That's how you set him up to know that this is all bullshit. Now he gonna play you.
What?
The fraud?
You gotta
we wanna make sure we're going
spit,
to
man. You know what I'm
we're gonna
saying?
bring our little
This
boy.
is why, let me tell you, this is why you need a brother on the scene. You don't think I know how to sauce it up? Come in there, man.
Yeah.
Joey here.
They're like, can I enroll my child?
Yeah, listen, I have a child about 3-4 years old. I gotta enroll him. I just want to see your facilities just to see, you know, he's a little special. I just want to make sure that he's able to get around and he feels comfortable, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm through the door right there.
I said, they let you in. They let you in, sir.
No, I'd be like, listen, I'm trying to, and then if it goes really that deep, I'm gonna be like, listen, man, I'm trying to help y'all. I'm black, okay? I'm trying to fight the stigma. So you gotta show me some proof. Show me you got 90 jits, and I'll leave you alone. But the fact of the matter is, the paperwork says something, and the evidence is not.
They're gonna give you a generic no.
But
Oh, no. You just said all that.
we can't let you.
No. No.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So once again, little Joey, he can't even go to daycare, and now they won't even accept him if he has autism.
And again, no kids. Couldn't tell you how many kids they serve.
After being able to provide no evidence of them actually being an autism center in a place where a child could go, they shut the door and we headed to the next fraudulent daycare center that was just around the corner.
We're on to the next location. We're still trying to
Boy,
find little
bought the
Joey a
whole
place to
block.
go to get some daycare.
What?
So where we're going now is a place called Super Kids Daycare Center.
They smart, bro. I
Interestingly,
ain't gonna lie.
this
Facts.
daycare
Them boys
center
came
was
in the
shut
city
down
and
when it
built
was
their own
called Creative
community.
Minds Daycare,
And only
and
speak
it
to
had
each other.
received $2.45
Yeah, man. I think you should have saved that for the closing statements, because I ain't gonna lie, chat. Y'all gonna have to watch the rest of the video in the description. But you already know, man. You already know. This was a fun time. I did not expect such a good video. Shout out to my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a good video, gang. Yeah, man. Minnesota, any other boys see this video, I'm coming to help. Okay? I seen O'Shea drop a video on Minnesota, but I didn't know it was this deep. This could have been a whole series. The Minnesota campaign. Don't worry, we're starting it now. TRaw.
Oh man. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure I done said everything I could say in this video, but yeah, man, like JStew said, if y'all need us to investigate, we'll come out there, bro. But I feel like we need another Somalian too to investigate. That's what we need. We need a Somalian or somebody who's mixed with Somalians, so they're not completely biased.
Yeah.
We need an unbiased person who speaks their language to come out with us.
Yeah.
And do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll uncover the mystery behind this.
All right, stop being dramatic.
Fraudulent situation.
All right, chat. You already know, man. We love y'all. Great for y'all, man. Binge the rest of the videos on the channel. You already know. Catch y'all in the next one. We out.